Hey friends, let's learn 5 easy guitar songs for beginners. Now this is not for the very beginner, you need to know some of your open chords, but there'll be no bar chords, so let's jump in. So let's do Used to Love Her by Guns N' Roses. Now they're tuned to E flat, we're just going to keep it in standard E tuning. If you want to tune to them, just tune each string down a semitone. So we're going to start on the D, and the strumming pattern for the whole song is going to be down, down, up, up, down, up. And that's one bar, and that's a fairly standard strumming pattern. So down, down, up, down, up. So we do D for a bar, A for a bar, G for a bar, and A for a bar. And that's our intro. We do that through 2 times. Let's give that a go. A, G, A, D, A, G, and A. Now this next section, it just keeps repeating to the end. We'll do D again for a bar, A for a bar, G for a bar, and A for a bar, and do that again, D, A, G, and A. Now we go to G for a bar, A for a bar, back to G for a bar, A for a bar, G for a bar, A for a bar, and D for 2 bars. And we just keep repeating that section to the end. So let me play that through for you, starting on the D. And just keep repeating that section right through to the end. So now let's do What's Up by the Ford on Blinds. This time we're going to have a capo on the 2nd fret. Now in the song they're not using a capo, but we're going to put it on there so we can avoid the bar chord. We're going to start on the G. This time our strumming pattern is going to be down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up. So again, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up. And that's 1 bar. So we do a bar of G, and then we do a bar of A minor, same strumming pattern. C, 1 bar, and back to G for a bar. Now it just keeps repeating that through the whole song, so let's do it a couple of times up to speed, starting on the G. Just repeat that for the whole song. Now let's do No Rain by Blind Melon. We're just going to start on an E. We're going to strum and hold for 2 bars. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that again. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we stay on the E, and again we're going to go back to our down, down, up, up, down, up, and that's 1 bar. So we do E for a bar, D for a bar, E for a bar, D for a bar, and do that 2 times, and that's also the same chord progression for the chorus. Let's do that. And again. So that's our intro there. So for our verse we're going to start on E, and we do that for 2 bars. D for 2 bars. Now this bit's the tricky part. We're going to do A for a bar and a half, so do it once, the pattern first. Up, down, up. Then do 2 downs. Jump to the G, and we're going to do an up, down, up, down, up. So from the A slowly. Up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then jump to E for 2 bars. Do that through 2 times and then just finish on the E, 1 strum, and hold for 2 bars. Let me play that verse for you. Then we have the chorus, and that's exactly the same as our intro. E for a bar, D for a bar, E for a bar, D for a bar, except that we do it 4 times. So let's do that a couple of times. E, D, E, D, and do that through 4 times there. Then from there we do our verse again. Now the only difference between the first verse and the second verse, on that last E that we're holding, we do it 3 times instead of just once. So let me do the verse through you. I'll just play it through once there. And again. Then from there we have the solo, and that's just the chorus, so our E, D, 4 times. And then after that we do our verse again, exactly the same, except to finish off we just hold the E for 2 bars, the D for 2 bars, the A for a bar and a half, then we go to the G and back to the E, 2 bars, and do that 3 times there. Once we've done that, we just go back to the chorus to the end. So let me just play that last verse for you. Hold it. D, A, G, holding our E 3 more times, and then just go back to the chorus to finish it off. Okay, let's try I Remember You by Skid Row. So we're going to start on a G for our intro, and our pattern is down, up, up, down, up, up, down, down, up. Do that for a bar, and then we're going to go to C add 9. So we're just going to take our second and first finger, drop them down a string, but take your little finger, because we want the open bottom E string there. So we have open E, 3rd fret on the A, 2nd fret on the D, open G, 3rd fret on the B, and an open E, and that's our C add 9, and we do that 2 times for the intro. Now he's putting a little fill in there, but we're just making it nice and simple. And then for the verse, again, just do the G for a bar, C add 9 for a bar, do that 3 times, and then go to D for a bar, to C for a bar. Go back to our G and our C add 9 for a bar each 3 times, and then to finish D for a bar, C for a bar, back to the D, to the C. And that's our verse. Let me play that through for you. first verse, and then we just go to our chorus. G for a bar, D for a bar, E minor for a bar, and C for a bar. And we do that through 2 times, and then we go back to the intro, the G, C add 9, a bar each 2 more times. So let me do that for you, the chorus and the intro again. And then we have the next verse. Now this time we're just doing the G for a bar, C add 9 for a bar times 3, and then D for a bar, C for a bar, D for a bar, and C for a bar. So it's the second half of the first verse we did. Then just go back to the chorus, do it through 2 times, and then at the end of the chorus we're going to do G for 2 bars. That takes us to our bridge, so we're going to have A minor for a bar, E minor for a bar, A minor for a bar, and D for 2 bars. And that's our bridge, so let me play that from the G after that chorus. And then from there we just do that second verse the same way we did in the other verse, and that's our solo. Just back to our intro again, G, C add 9 times 2, back to the second verse again, and then we just do our chorus and repeat that till the end. So whenever I say second verse, that's our G for a bar, C add 9 for a bar, we do that 3 times, then D for a bar, C for a bar, D for a bar, and C for a bar. And that's all the parts there. And let's finish with Mr Tambourine Man by Bob Dylan. This time we're going to capo on our 3rd fret there. And our intro we're going to start on D. We're going to do that for 4 bars and the same strumming pattern we used before. Down, down, up, down, up. And do that for 4 bars. Then our chorus goes to G for a bar, A for a bar, D for a bar, G for a bar, D for a bar, G for a bar, and A for 2 bars. Back to G for a bar, A for a bar, D for a bar, G for a bar, D for a bar, G for a bar, A for a bar, and D for 3 bars. And that's our chorus. Let me play that for you. Then we have our verse. It's going to be similar. We're going to go to G for a bar, A for a bar, D for a bar, G for a bar, D for a bar, G for a bar, D for a bar, G for a bar, and A for 2 bars. And then it just repeats 2 times, and that's our verse. Let's do that. Then after that we just go back to the chorus. The only change here is we do the D for 4 bars. Then the verse is going to stay the same, except we're going to add in more D's and G's there. So we have G for a bar, A for a bar, and then it's going D, G, D, G, D, G. We're putting in another D, G there, and then to A. Chorus stays the same, and then we're doing the same again. We're adding in more D's and G's. So just work on those, build your speed up. You don't have to play them fast when you're first starting. We're just getting used to changing the chords and giving us a few songs to practice those chords there. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.